My memory of Madills Farm, of course, was when it was a farm, and no connection at all with football. There was another big farm here in St Heliers on Maskell Street. We were surrounded by farms in those days. Our home ground, of course, was Vellenoweth Green, or in those days, as it was called, the St Heliers Reserve. It was a small ground, and a rugby game would be going on alongside us on the rugby half of the field. We'd be playing football on our half. The green was ringed by roads. There were no fences. The only fence that counted was the one against the tennis club. If you look at a satellite photo on Google or Apple, you can see a shadow on the photograph, which is the line of the big drain that's underneath that field. Because it was a huge pipe, it had to be backfilled with soil. When we had a visiting team playing against us, they didn't know about this culvert. One of their players would perhaps get a breakaway with the ball and be sprinting towards our goal. The next thing, he'd lose his footing into this where the soil had sunk. We used to train there once a week at night on a Thursday. If the weather was against us, raining heavily, we would go into a big shed that was today just behind the tennis pavilion. It used to be a soil shed. It had all the backfilling soil, the dust in the air from this soil, and us sweating. We were a mess by the time each of those sessions was completed. There were no changing sheds. We had to use the bathing sheds on the St Heliers beach, and it was quite a crush when the two teams were there, and sometimes the rugby teams were there too.